GoPro, so I don't know how this is gonna sound. I know that sounds good, but time to drop off the OG motor to the 1LE. It's going to a new home. So I guess let's get to it. Alright YouTube, so we dropped the motor off. The old motor in the 1LE is gone. It's kind of sad, but we had to do what we had to do. That was about a week ago when I did that. So motor's dropped off, and now we're moving on to the next build, which I've already said a few times as a truck. We got parts coming in, sent the cylinder heads out to Frankenstein, and then I realized they had the PRI show going on and all the trade shows, so I was kind of left in limbo. So they've been at Frankenstein for about a week, which isn't a big deal, I understand, and they'll get them done. I'm not in a rush to throw this engine together. But really quick, shout out to my folks at Corsa. They sent me this care package. I'm gonna open this up real quick because I just wanted to capture this. I really don't even know what's in here, so I'm gonna share it with you guys. I'll probably put it on the time lapse real quick, and then we'll see what it is. Alright, so if you don't know, Corsa Performance is a sponsor on my 2017 1LE. I have their big, humongous banner hanging up, seen in a lot of my content. But they sent this little nice medium-sized banner that I like. I'm probably got some things coming in the works, and I think I got an idea for that already. I really do like that. And then they sent us a nice little Corsa Performance Arctic cup, so I'll probably be utilizing that. Not a big fan of coffee, but my best friend, he loves coffee, and he'll love to do this. Anytime I get stuff from sponsors, I know some people probably think it's bad, but I don't really keep all of it. I try to think of what I can give to someone. As soon as I pop this out, I'm gonna give this to them, and he'll ask why, even though he doesn't have a car, but he'll think of Corsa. So that's kind of how I do it. Like I might even give this away to someone, maybe a giveaway, because I drink like big gallon jugs, so that might be cool. I definitely will be using this. We'll cover that up really quick, but I will be using this regardless. No, I'm just kidding, it doesn't matter. We'll be using that. That's pretty dope. So thank you, Corsa. I don't know if you ever see this video. I might make a little quick video, but good stuff. I like that. Hey YouTube, have you ever asked yourself, I wonder where Stan gets his parts from? Well, maybe you haven't, but I bet you shop on Amazon. And whether you shop on Amazon for parts or whatever else Amazon has, which is everything, I have an Amazon affiliate link down in the description below. That's my link for you to get some parts and for me to get a little kickback. It's a win-win for everyone. Click the link, buy something, whatever parts I'm using in this video, or whatever your heart's desires. Help me help you. It's that simple. I appreciate you. Alright, so long story short, I need to investigate the condition of the bottom end of this motor, because some things have changed, my plans have changed, and unfortunately I think I'm going to stick with the stock pistons and rods for a little bit. We're going to put the Frankenstein heads on, and we're just going to run the motor. And that's not preferred. Also, I forgot to mention, I just looked at it. bring this bad boy out. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know I got my new cam motion cam for the engine. This is the cam we are going to use in the engine, whether it's a stock 6.0. I mean, it would have been stock displacement, just pistons and rods. But whether we do the pistons and rods or we don't, this is the cam that's going to be ran in it. And we'll go ahead, because I'm going to try to give people as much detail as I can. Hopefully the camera will focus. We're running with the LS Titan 3 LS1 camshaft from Cam Motion. I used to have a nice Cam Motion cam in my truck beforehand. Switched things up, went to a Texas Speed. Love my Texas Speed cam, but I love my Cam Motion cam, so I want to go back to that and utilize that again. Just to see, switch it up. You can always switch cams and LSs pretty quick, so we're going to do that. But like I said, I need to investigate the bottom end of this motor. I also need to wash my truck, and not very much time. So I'm going to do that really quick. You guys will watch a little time lapse. We're going to see what it looks like. I think this motor is ready to be put in a car, is from what I can tell, because it has a lot of new parts on it. But I'm just going to double check, because I think things have changed. Alright, so like I said, this is my first time looking at this bottom end, and everything seems to be in order. It's definitely like not rebuilt. It's stock miles or whatever miles, stock bottom end. It looks, I can't say, I don't really know how to describe it. Like, I'm not going to say it wasn't abused. Like, it's kind of hard to see because everything's black at this point, but like there's nothing I can see that's really heat marks. And like I said, I could investigate, but I always just give the rods aren't knocking. They have their little bit of give that they're supposed to have. And the motor turns pretty easily. I don't know if you guys seen that, but one hand holding the camera, it turns really easy. So, yeah, you guys saw me mess that up. So, it makes me feel confident in it. Like I said, I've taken this timing cover off, and it's got like a new timing set in it. Now, what I'm probably going to have to do is take this bad boy to Attitude Street Cars. They have a parts washer. And they did this before, and some of you guys will be like, that's stupid, whatever. Like, just bear with me. Because they got, what they did is in a high horsepower car. But they basically took a Coyote, they stuck it in the parts washer, just like this. Bottom end, cleaned it all up. And then in worst case scenario, if something looks bad, if I can get it clean and it looks bad, I just won't use it. I mean, I'll go back to my main plan. But I think what I'm going to do is leave it like this, put the windage tray back on it. Or maybe not, I might just, well, yeah, no, I might not. Put the bag back on it, keep it safe. And I think what I'm going to do is take it to Attitude, put it in the parts washer, and see what we're really working with. And then if it's good, if it's clean, we'll do our thing to make sure we got some lubrication in the bottom end before we start it up all the way. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. There's a reason behind the change of plans, and I hate doing this on YouTube because it makes you like, you got these big YouTubers. When they say something, they can come through on the promise. You got someone like me who's a smaller YouTuber, and when we have things that change, not to say the big YouTubers don't have this problem, but they have either more capital, they got more of that, they got more assets, more connections to still make their plan come through to the point that they explained it. I would love to be able to put pistons and rods in this engine before I put it in my truck, but I have some other plans coming up that are prioritizing, but I also don't want to leave this behind. One, I'll be honest, because I promised this to YouTube, but then two, because I don't really need pistons and rods, and my thing has always been do it right the first time, and I am going to do it right. Like, I'm not going to put this engine in this truck if it's going to give me problems. So I am going to make a smart decision. But like I said, I got this motor with the hopes that it was ready to go, and it seems pretty good. None of the bearings seem messed up. I'm just looking at it while I'm talking to you guys. So hopefully, sheesh, I messed that up. Hopefully this will work out for me. Because the motor's, basically, long story short, the motor's not going to see boost right away. I just want a 6.0 in my truck, straight up. I just want a 6.0 in my truck with that cam in it, with the Frankenstein heads, and I'll be happy for a little bit. Because I got some other things going on. The car just got done. We got a fully built LT1 in it with the LT4 supercharger ported by Kong. Like, we got horsepower around here. If I can just do a little bit more to the truck by putting a 6.0 in it, and it runs good, it runs happy. I'm gonna make sure I got some good oil in it and everything like that. It runs happy. We can freshen it up a little bit. I think Attitude will give me some good tips on how to do that. I think it'll work out. I really do. And if it doesn't, like, I'm not an idiot. Like I said, I won't put it in the truck. I'm not afraid to not put in the truck. I just want to continue working. I've had a good flow of content. I've had a good flow on the car, and I want to keep that rolling with the truck. So that's what I'm doing. So hopefully you guys understand. I really appreciate you guys. If you're watching this video, if you're still watching, give this video a thumbs up. You've heard it 1,000 times. Thumbs up and comments down below help us YouTubers with the algorithm. The algorithm, nobody really knows what it is, but we need that. So comment, give us things a thumbs up. I would like to see 10 thumbs up on this video. So if you're watching this video, whether it's a year after it's been up, but if this video's not at 10 thumbs up, give it 10 thumbs up. And if it's almost at 20, give it 20. Help me out. But that was a good assessment. I'm going to take this front cover off really quick, and then we'll check that out too. Alright, so you won't really be able to see it, but that is a stock timing set. I got a box with this engine, and it has a new timing set in it. So I'm going to have to put a new timing set. Look at that bad boy. I'm going to have to put a new timing set in this, which isn't a big deal, because I'm probably going to put a new oil pump in it too. So we'll be there. We'll do that. But like I said, I'm going to just stick this engine in the parts washer so we can get it clean and see what I'm really working with. And while I have it at Attitude, I'll get them to tell me what they think about the condition of the engine. And then if they tell me I need to get it built or something like that, we'll just do that. And that's that. That's the end of the upload. I'm going to go out here, wash my truck real quick, get it a little clean. Probably give you some little beauty shots of the truck because I haven't showed it to you in a while. But shout out to Corsa for the dope pieces. We're going to figure out what we're going to do with this engine. Like I said, things change. but we got the cam. I wanted to tell you guys that before. I was going to wait till the heads got here, but it took a little minute. And when the heads get here, we should have a decision made. So, I appreciate you guys for watching. Like this video like I said. Check out my Amazon links down below. It's Stan. I love you. I appreciate you guys. Everybody have a good day.